Hello, beautiful. This is Aromie here. Why did I say that weird? But welcome back to Prank Masters. Last episode we kinda went to our next door neighbor asking for an ice pack, and our neighbor has called for her son named Romeo. Romeo stole the ice pack from us. So let's continue. Hearing her, a bunch of questions began to bubble forth from my mind. Romeo. That's a peculiar name. But when I give it thought, I guess it matches mine a little bit. What are the chances of that happening? Maybe his parents also got his name from Shakespeare. If that was the case, I guess we'd both be in the same boat. I wonder how much he's been teased because of his name. The lady returns her attention back to me. I'm Miss Jones. She reaches her hand out to me in greeting. But you can go ahead and call me Stephanie. I don't even call Tyler's mom her name. I just call her mom, because I ain't calling you by your first name. I'm Julie. Sorry about the wait. My son takes a little while to get things most of the time. That's fine. You look like you still go to school. How old are you, dear? Just turned 17 not too far back. Oh, then that means you're the same age as my son. Mom, catch. I guess that was Romeo, since he lobbed the ice pack to his mother from a distance. I didn't get a chance to see him. Miss Jones hands the pack to me with another bright smile adorning her mouth. Here you go. Thank you. I'll make sure to get it back to you tomorrow. Sure thing. I hope it's useful when your father gets well. Thank you, Miss Jones. She frowns a bit that I didn't take her up on her offer to use her first name. I was going to say face name. Well, it was nice to meet you, Julie. Don't be a stranger. If you need something, you can come and ask me. I hope to see you soon. I nod to her and she gently closes the door behind her as she returns to her business. I twist on heel and start to my home. It's always awkward talking with an adult. I glance down at the ice pack in my hand and wonder for a bit. It feels like I've seen this ice pack somewhere before. I shrug and shelve the thought. I guess all ice packs look the same. You have unlocked Chibi Juliet and options. Why does Juliet look like such a tomboy? Well, then again, she wasn't, girly girl. Oh, we finally made it to another prologue. I peer down at my phone to check if I come to the right bus stop. Normally, I'd cycle to school, but my parents said it would be safer for me to travel by bus for the first day. I try to reason with them. I said that I could use my phone's GPS to find my way there, but they wouldn't have any of it. They said that I end up getting lost again, like the time when I was in 8th grade. Said incident happened 3 years ago at our house before Newdale. Back when they'd had faith in my sense of direction, I was allowed to cycle to school by myself. I'd ended up losing my direction wandering for some time. When I finally arrived at school, I was already 2 hours late to class. This looks like the right place. I stop and look at the bus sign. Then to my own surroundings, a bunch of students are milling around, and all of them are wearing the Cliffin High uniform. Definitely the right place. Everyone's either talking with their friends, fixated on their phones, or just sitting and listening to music through their headphones. Since there isn't a familiar face among them, I just stand away from everyone else and keep to myself. A small twinkle of light catches my eye. There's a sizable puddle at the side of the road. Yesterday had been a sunny day all morning into the afternoon. In fact, it became quite hot by the time I had been biking, and there was even humid rain in the evening. As for today's weather, the skies are as clear and sunny as yesterday, so the puddles left behind shouldn't remain for too long. I'd wager they'll evaporate by noon. I wonder what's taking the bus so long. I think the bus is late again. My ears prick up. What time is it now? 8:36. So it's 6 minutes late. Yeah, we're probably gonna get another late slip today. This sucks. Why can't that driver be on time for once in his life? This is the exact reason I'd rather cycle to school. Brimming with impatience, I take a step closer to the edge of the sidewalk and look into the distance. Plenty of cars pass by, but still no bus. She's gonna get wet, yo. I spot a loud motorcycle in the distance, its engine roaring as it approaches. Oh, there's the water puddle noise. It isn't a moment later that it zips by and cuts through the puddle of water. A wave rises up and cloaks me, mud and all. The puddle was once in front of me, is now on top of me. Oh my gosh, sorry. I glance up and realize there isn't a dry inch left on me. I stare at him, barely able to register anything about him other than the fact that he's also in a Cliffin High uniform. He looks unfazed by my dumbfounded expression. Even though he's only turned my direction for a split second, I hear his chuckling carried through the air with his engine's roar. Pyre ignites inside of me as I hear his diverse laugh, derisive, whatever word, laugh. I quickly catch the license plate before he leaves view. GZMU73. I etched the combination of letters and numbers into my mind. I swear if I ever find out who that jerk is, I'm gonna punch him to the next galaxy. The last characteristic I identify is the color of his ride. It's matte black. Wow, a high schooler riding a motorcycle? Damn, dude. I did my best to wipe the look of rage off my face when I take notice that the motorcyclist wasn't the only one laughing. Most of the students around me call out in an uproar, and those who don't are choking back the giggles climbing up their throat. I look away and do my best to ignore them all. Yo, I wouldn't laugh, honestly. Like, what if that was you in her shoes? Would you be laughing? No. People are so mean. After I step off the bus, I quickly walk through the school gates, looking like a soggy cat that had just ran out of a pond. I would have called my mom and be like, I'm not going to school, I'm drenched. I can feel everyone staring at me. I search for the school's front office, my muddied hair dripping with every step I take. This is terrible too, because it's like her first impression to everybody is like puddle of mud. School is just beginning its 5th week, so my sudden transfer has landed me in the middle of a term. Are you alright? I stop and turn to see a teacher speaking to me. She's in her mid-30s and is wearing a professional-looking white blouse together with a navy blue skirt. With a gentle expression and a humble way of carrying herself, she seems like she could be a pleasant person. Then once she sees my face, a look of shock passes across her, probably because of the state my clothes and hair have been left in. She quickly collects herself, offering a calm smile as she awaits my response. No, not really. What happened? Actually, don't worry about that. Tell me your name and roll call class, and I'll send a new set of clothes for you. Her kindness catches me off guard, and I blink dumbly for a few moments. Have I just met the nicest teacher in existence? My name is Juliet. I'm not sure where my roll call class is. I'll probably need to look up my timetable to know for sure. Are you Juliet Hayes? She knows my name. With a blank expression, I nod. Ah, you're the new student. Welcome to Cliffin High School. I'm Miss Lewis. I'm one of the deputy principals of Cliffin High. Miss Lewis smiles grandly and offers me her hand. I shake it while weakly smiling back. I've already spoken to your parents. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. It's nice to meet you too. We release hands and the kindly teacher smiles once more. Follow me. I'll show you to the front office and give you a new uniform to change into. We wouldn't want you to catch a cold on your first day now, would we? To be honest, with a bad start like this, I wouldn't mind being sick for a few days and start fresh again later. But I kept that to myself. At least she's pretty nice. Having placed my uniform in a wet bag, I step out of the bathroom to take in the atmosphere of the empty hallway. All the bustling and boisterous students are now in their classes, and every wing of the school is left in a peaceful silence, not state. It's so quiet now. Miss Lewis told me that since I'm new and in a situation, I can start class next period. So here I am looking for my locker with a bag full of the muddy, water-soaked clothes I'd previously worn. I wonder where my locker is. My new uniform is spotless and fits me fine, but my hair is still a disarray. Usually I couldn't care less about my hair, but right now it's so itchy that I can't keep my hands off my head. I've already visited the school showers, but I guess without shampoo, my head isn't completely clean. It's so itchy. If anyone saw me right now, they'd think that I have a catastrophic case of head lice or something. It'd probably be bad for my reputation. Before Miss Lewis left, she noticed my scratching and gave me a school beret to wear when my hair dried. Maybe she thought it'd stop my head from itching. So far, it's kind of worked, but I have a feeling that it might flare up later in the day. Scanning the number of lockers has proven to me once more that my luck is as plentiful as moon rock in a backyard. 273, 274, 275. How big is this school? I realize that I've been going around in circles. Just great. I'm lost again. Are you lost? Are you a lost one? I jump. Sorry, did I frighten you? Turning around, I meet with a girl, red hair as warm as autumn leaves and bright green eyes. It feels like should phase into existence behind my back without a single click of the heel. That's fine. I just wasn't expecting to run into anyone with classes going on. You're new here. Yep. Maybe I should ask her for directions to my locker. Sorry, random question. Do you know where locker 526 is? Oh, I'm heading to my locker as well. Mine's 523. Just follow me and I'll show you where it is. Thanks. You're a real lifesaver. You're welcome. By the way, my name is Katrina. You may call me Kat. I'm Juliet, but I prefer Julie. Kat looks at me in surprise. Whoa, your name is Juliet? She takes a step back and looks at me from head to toe. You don't really look like a Juliet. I thought your name would be Sarah or something. Well, my parents are fans of Shakespeare, so they named me Juliet. But please don't call me Juliet. I feel more comfortable with Julie. I understand. I'll call you Julie then. Why do I have to look a certain way if I have a certain name? What the hell? So if my name is like Sharkeisha, you're going to expect me to have a mohawk or something like a shark. I don't know. I'm sorry. If your name is Sharkeisha, nothing wrong with that. After I follow Kat through the halls for several minutes, she finally stops and turns towards me. This is it? So it's in Block C. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yeah, Cliffin High is a rather large school. It's reasonable to find yourself lost on the first day. You're not the only one today. I raised my eyebrows at her last line. Oh, I wonder what she means. I'm not the only new student today. I entered a temporary combination given to me by the office and opened my locker. I placed my bag of dirty clothes on the bottom shelf, closed the door and set a new combination. Wondering if Kat has finished with her own locker yet, I glanced over to her. Are you looking for something? She doesn't answer. She just closes her door slightly and stares at me. Here, you can borrow this. I think it'd be best if you brushed your hair before it gets out of hand. She offers her lavender comb to me. I'm unsure how I should react. What's with this music? This music's more weird. How did you know that my hair is a mess? Is my cap that obvious? No, that's not it. I just sensed that you needed a comb. Sensed? Now I really don't understand her. Just use this and get your hair in order. I'll explain what I said later. I take the comb from her hand. Okay. Thanks again. You're welcome. Again. A kind smile graces her features. I take off my cap and start to brush my hair. There's a problem. It feels so dry that it might cause some damage if I keep trying to brush it. Do you need to go to the the bubblers? I think water would help. Yeah, I think so. Kat quietly smiles and points to the doors. There should be some this way. Isn't she gonna be late for school, or she's not obviously new because she knew where she was going. Instead of using the school bubblers, we found a tap outside Block C and decided to use that instead. After running water from the tap through my hair, the comb is finally working to its full potential. Though what makes me wonder even more is, why is Kat helping me? Well, obviously because you're a new student. Who wouldn't want to help a new student? Usually when I move to a new school, people tend to avoid having conversations with me. But for some reason, Kat isn't avoiding me at all. Kat, are you supposed to be in class now? I'm supposed to, but I accidentally cut my finger in biology, so I was sent to the infirmary. Is your finger okay? Kat shows me the small plaster wrapped around her pinky with a neutral expression. It's fine, it's just a small cut. Nothing serious. That's a relief. What class do you have next period? Further dampening my hair with water and brushing it for a second time, I glance up. I think chemistry is next for me. Might this be the threads of fate intertwining? I have Christmas chemistry next as well. Fate. I have to say, Kat's choice of words are quite out of the ordinary. It gives her this unique aura, like she's a psychic or something. Do you know which chemistry teacher you have? I'll have to check my timetable for that. I take my timetable out of my bag and hand it to her. She studies the sheet pensively for a while. As you thought, you're in the same chemistry class as I am. You're in my English and biology classes as well. Really? This will definitely be interesting. Sorry, did you say something? Oh, it was nothing. I squeeze the water from my hair and hold the lavender comb out to her. Here you go. Thanks a lot for letting me borrow it. Like I said, my voice, I just died. Like I had said before, you're welcome. Suddenly, Kat pauses mid-sentence and shuts her eyes. Wondering what's happening and just a tiny bit concerned, I gaze at her for a while. Maybe she's listening to something? Kat? She opens her eyes and stares directly into my own. You can keep it. But it's yours. I can't just take it. It's alright. Just think of it as a gift to celebrate your enrollment into Cliffin. I gawk at her speechless. Even though the two of us had only met a few moments ago, she's willing to give me something of hers, with no strings attached. I study the expression in her mystic green eyes to see if she's being serious. But she doesn't seem like the type of person who goes around pulling jokes on others. I think she is really giving me her comb. What's with this music? So weird. Why are you giving me your comb? I just say that you should keep it until that day. Okay. One day you'll know what I mean. So it's yours to keep. Is she like, have you guys watched That's So Raven? Is she like Raven? You sure? Yes, I have no doubt in my mind. Okay, if you insist. I really want to know why she's giving this to me, but there's a little voice in the back of my mind telling me that it's better to just go along and accept it. Oh shoot, we're late to class. We're not late, we're just going to class. Looks like it's time for chemistry. Kat returns to my timetable and I quickly place the sheet back into my bag, together with my new comb. Thank you for the present. You're very welcome. Anyway, we should be going. In a little morning, our chemistry teacher likes giving out detentions. Ooh, interesting. Look at that thing. DNA thingy. I think. No, that's not it. I don't know. When we arrive at the door, everyone is already in their seats, chatting quietly among themselves. Kat and I are a few minutes late, but when the teacher, Miss Davis, sees my permission slip from Miss Lewis, she let us off the hook. Alright then, Juliet, since the only spare seat we have left is in the back bench, you can join Kat and be her lab partner. Yes! I get to be partners with someone I actually know! Settling down with Kat, I take my notebook and pencil case out. Miss Davis starts drawing a table on the blackboard, explaining to us the properties between ionic, covalent, and covalent network compound. Oh my god, I hate chemistry. I always hate that class. Yo, the only way I passed was because I drew like little chibis on my paper, and since that was the last period of the day and my teacher was so stressed, he like didn't care because my little chibis like cheered him up. As everyone quietly writes in their notebooks, Kat stares at a particular seat in front of our bench. He's late today. I want to ask her who she means, but before I get a chance, I hear a clatter of footsteps down the hallway. A familiar red-headed guy suddenly appears at the door and stands there with his hands on his knees, huffing and puffing, trying to catch his breath. Looks like he just ran a marathon or something. Miss Davis steps down from the blackboard and walks over to the student. While scratching his head, the student smiles weakly to the chemistry teacher. Sorry I'm late, miss. It's Caden. I was like, who has red hair? That student is Caden. No way. Caden goes to the same school. Why are you late today, Caden? Sorry, I was carrying history textbooks back to the storage room for Mr. Reed. I had a teacher named Mr. Reed. He's my math teacher, though. He wrote a note here. Brandon pulls out a small slip of paper from his pocket and shows it to Miss Davis. I see. Okay then, go and take your seat. Thank you, miss. He begins in the classroom as he head towards mine and Katrina's bench. I shrink down in my seat, trying to avoid any eye contact with him. Okay, timer, I hear you. And this is where we're gonna end today's episode. As you guys can see, you can tell I'm like bulk recording all the things. But my voice is a little better, but like at certain points, just have to cough, and my nose is like so clogged or something. I just had to stop for a second. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. I mean, this is totally different. It's not like straight to love. It's kind of, I don't know. It's more like we're learning about the girl slowly. But I think this demo is about to be over because it said 1 to 2 hours max. So who knows where it's gonna end. But thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys next time.